Celebrities bring attention to whatever they bring up, no doubt. Look at Chrissy Teigen slamming American Airlines for not caring about their customers. Because of her, people are learning more about the actual policies of the airlines. Travel bloggers all jumped on it, saying she's misrepresenting what flying is really like. That flights on any airline can be full middle seat distance doesn't make a difference anyways, because you're so close. Even if the middle seat is empty, the aisle to window is still less than 6 feet. But because people clicked on these articles, because it's Chrissy Teigen after all, they may actually have learned something. Like there are 3 airlines that all block middle seats. Did you know that? Not fake block like American United, which they allow people to sit in anyways. They claim they're blocking before because people can't choose those seats in advance, but when you get on a plane, there's people in those seats. They're not really blocking them. So if you want a free middle seat, choose Delta or JetBlue or Southwest. Or that American lifted its 85% load cap. Prior, they limited how many total people get on a plane, but now they're not doing that. They're not simply doing any limiting. June is gone, it's now July. Of course, people who follow travel news know that from a long time ago, but most people, the average American Joe Schmo from any city USA, did not know. And it was all because of Chrissy Teigen that they may have read these bloggers and now they know. They're better informed about airline policies. And that's the sad truth when the news that Nick Cordero died from the coronavirus. Because of him, an awful lot of Americans will be better informed about the coronavirus. You see, not everybody reads scientific journals or even sciencey articles about the coronavirus, but many people will definitely want to learn about the latest celebrity news. Pop culture, after all, is popular. Google has full coverage of a news section for him. New York Times calls him a reminder of COVID-19's unknowns. He was a young man, not yet 42. He had no medical issues. Many people think that young, healthy people won't get coronavirus and die. And guess what? They're wrong. The evidence has been there all along. The information has been out there for people to read, but most people didn't see it. The scientific community has known young people have been getting strokes when there's no other reason, no other explanation, just in the coronavirus. The theory is that the coronavirus is thrombogenic. It causes clots, and that's why young people get strokes. The scientific community has known about kidney damage, which is severe, it leads to dialysis. That's just a machine replacing a function of your kidney. Here's an article from Johns Hopkins about it. And it was 2 months ago that I talked to my friend in Singapore about the effects of the coronavirus on the heart. She's a cardiologist. It causes cardiomyopathy, making the heart work very slowly, very weakly, and this is one of the first extrapulmonary or outside the lung manifestations or consequences of the coronavirus that we didn't know about. And if your heart's not working, if your lungs not working, they could put you on a cardiopulmonary bypass machine or ECMO. I talk about it in another video. Here's the link. Sepsis is an inflammatory response of the body that could actually be very harmful, more harmful than the affecting organism itself. And we think a lot of people get really sick from a disease because their body is responding to it too much, not the infection itself. And yes, it's been known that coronavirus can cause sepsis, and all medical professionals know sepsis can be a serious thing leading to death. But isn't it more succinct and powerful the way it's put here? He got put on a ventilator. He was given blood thinners but developed clots, had his right leg amputated, underwent dialysis, was put on a heart-lung machine. He was given a temporary pacemaker, had many strokes and sepsis, and lost more than 60 pounds. He had been hospitalized for 90 days or longer. They were considering a double lung transplant, but he finally passed away. Many celebrities are giving him eloquent elegies. Lin-Manuel Miranda said, "What a loss, what a light." It is a big deal, and because it's a big deal to these famous people, it's a big deal to normal people who may never heard of the coronavirus causing all these other things, but now they know about it. If you just type in GoFundMe in Google, it automatically means now with Nick Cordero. And most people contributing, if you just look here, aren't famous people. They're just regular people. I doubt they've ever met him. But there's another way in which he's contributing a legacy. He's their poster boy for a healthy young man who got the coronavirus and died horribly. He's showing people that, hey, this thing is dangerous. Don't play around with it. Even if you have no medical issues, even if you're young, he was only 42, you have a bright life, a future ahead of you, you could be affected. Because most of us are just normal people. And if it could happen to a celebrity, somebody who gets wonderful care at the hospital for famous people called Cedars-Sinai in LA, then it could happen to any of us.